Redick reveals the inspiration for collaborating with LeBron James to create viral podcast. Earlier this year, decided to break away from the norm. The duo joined forces to co-host the podcast show to discuss the end of basketball. Following the positive response around this brief collaboration, finally revealed the inspiration behind this viral podcast. During a conversation with the 40-year-old discussed his long-standing desire to cover the on-court happenings in depth. This was further ignited after podcast episode with a clip of them analyzing an in-game sequence received a warm reception from viewers. This consequently prompted to consider this path, recalling, "There is sort of the big picture paying attention to what people say over and over again, and there is these little moments where you're like, that worked, so we did a randomly thought of this one play that we both had seen, and in-game we just geeked out on it. We put this social clip up and people loved it, is what people want, break it down for you." So, a moment of inspiration was enough for to pursue his desire. The path became smoother when he on board who was eager to collaborate with the former player. The duo co-produced the show to air its first episode on March 19, 2024. Garnering 3.89 million views. Following this remarkable success, there was no turning back. Yet, the future of this podcast remains uncertain. After all, the dynamic between the co-hosts has changed, perhaps for the better. What is next for? In late strengthened his bond with by joining as their new head coach. This increased the pressure on their shoulders, putting in a tough spot. As a result, he eventually decided to discontinue his work in the media to prioritize coaching the franchise. During his introductory interview as the new head coach, revealed his stance, mentioning, "I am, for the time being, and hopefully it's a very, very long time, I am excommunicated from the content space. There will be no podcast. I am done with podcasting for now." So, the future of the podcast is now uncertain, as is unlikely to continue without by his side. That said, their short time together had a significant impact. It offered insights into the game while creating a blueprint for success in the media. Consequently, anyone interested can build on this success, extending the show's legacy.